So I got an opportunity to attend the Joyride Podcast Campus Tour, the KU chapter, as a photographer. And I became more of a student in that workshop. So I've decided to share some of the wisdom that I got from that workshop as a content creator. Now, you as a filmmaker and a photographer are the core of the content creation economy, and this will really open your eyes 101%. So let's get started. Number one is don't chase clout. A lot of creators are desperate for views and followers to the level of using weird ways of getting those followers and subscribers. For example, controversial news, false information, or even exaggerated news. Echoing the words of Ben Psycho, this will get you some followers, but to sustain them, you will have to continuously fill them with such kind of content. And it is not sustainable after all, because it's fake news. So if you want long-term success, be true, and there will be steady growth and followers who really follow you. Second thing is, now companies don't want to work with creators that thrive on clout. This is because brands also have ethics and needs to protect their reputation. So if you choose clout, you will risk not having brands to work with you because they will not like being involved with you. So also avoid buying followers and subscribers. This will hurt you eventually. So let your growth be steady and get loyal followers. Number two is build a team. So in this channel, we talk to photographers and filmmakers and creators. So some of you have your own channels, whether YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and so on. However, it's good to understand that content creation is an ecosystem. So Wanjiru talked about a content creator's need for other creators. If you are a YouTuber, you need a photographer, a videographer, an editor, a marketer, and so on and so forth. So putting it in context to us filmmakers and photographers, we need models, managers, and so on and so forth that will help us build our career. So seek to build a team as you grow. At first, you will start working alone, but as money comes in, think about a team that will relieve you some of the work and that will make you focus on what you're really good at. This is what we call creative scaling. Number three is the importance of a manager or a strategist. So Ben Psycho really started by clearing up a misconception about creative managers. And I learned that a manager is not a person who goes to companies on your behalf and cuts deals with you. Yes, that is part of it, but there is more to that. So a manager's main work is strategy. It's the business mind behind the creator. Now, most of us creators are consumed by our creativity and we miss out on the strategic part of our creative businesses. That is the main aim of a manager. As you grow, get a person who can make you look at your creative business strategically to position yourself better for even greater opportunities. Now, I know we may fear bringing in people into our businesses, but I learned something from Wanjiru. She said, it's better 70% of 100 million than 100% of 1 million. If I work alone, I will get 1 million. 100% of it will be all mine. But if I work with a team and a manager, I will get 100 million. Even if I retain 70%, it's more than 1 million. So think about building a team. Don't think about sharing of the cost or so on and so forth. Think about how much value the team will bring you. It's better 70% of 100 million than 100% of 1 million. The other big lesson I learned is that everybody's journey is different. Now, this really opened my eyes to how different creative journeys are. Ben and Wanjiru gave us their own example. Wanjiru got her first pay very early in her journey. But for Ben, it started in 2020 after a long time of creating over and over again. The lesson is, let's not compare ourselves and get discouraged. We need to understand that each person's journey is different. We have very different paces. Even as photographers and filmmakers, our opportunities will come in different timings as we continue. Keep on creating with consistency, and one day your opportunity will come. Just keep on keeping on. The other valuable lesson is networking. Now, Ben really insisted on the importance of networking. Opportunity won't come as you wait for it in your house. Go out there, meet people, talk to people, share ideas, share your vision. The networking may not bear fruit now, but it is a seed that you have sown. In the next few years, it will show. The contacts you get will one day turn into opportunities. So go out to events, launches, parties, and so on, and be objective and talk to people with that aim. Another lesson is, do not compromise on your belief. So everybody has what they believe. That is why people follow you, because of what you believe. Because they are interested in what you believe, or they believe the same thing as you do. So have a stand and don't compromise. Ben echoed that you can't please everybody. So be true to yourself and stick to what you believe. Your audience will love you for that. If you're a Christian, a Muslim, or whichever belief you are in or religion, stick to that and make it happen. Your audience follow you because of what you believe and what you stand for. Another great important lesson was just start. If you want to start creating, now is the time. Take that camera, take that book, take that blog, take that action. Just do it. Hit fear and perfectionism on the face and just do it. In one of the podcasts that I listened to, I heard this statement: action brings more clarity than thought. You will not see clearly until you start. As you do it, the horizon becomes more clearer and you streamline things as you go on. Think about now and make the first step. It may not be clear really where you are going, but until you start, you may not know what lays ahead. So just hit that record button and start. So these are the lessons that I learned from the Joyride Campus Edition, the KU chapter. More lessons and greater details on these lessons will be on my newsletter. Use the link below or the link in the bio. And until next time, learn, practice, and create.